Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. So in today's video, I will send a Davinci Resolve Transition Library to test out and come with my honest opinion on. If you're interested in knowing more, link will be down in the description below. If you are new to this channel and want to learn Davinci Resolve filmmaking tips and tricks and having a look at some pretty cool gear, I would recommend you to subscribe. Okay, so let's get right into start using this transition library. I'm going to show you how to install it, and I'm also doing this on my laptop instead of my computer, so it won't be filled with transitions and I can easily figure out what is what. Also included is some LUTs, and we're also going to have a look at how to install those and use those. So let's get right to it. So first off, here I have the transition library right here. There's some assets and some LUTs, and again there is some transitions for Davinci Resolve 16 and up, and also for Davinci Resolve 17, and I'm on Davinci Resolve 17. So I'm going to open up this folder, and here I have titles and transitions. And the way this works is, or how to install them, is that you'll need to go on your computer. I'm using a PC for this matter. I'll write down the path down below here on the screen somewhere, so if you are using a Mac. But for PC, I'll go into my program files, I'll find my Davinci Resolve, I'll click that, and then I'll go into Fusion. And inside of Fusion, I'm going to go to Templates, then I'll go to Edit, and here I have my different things. So in this case, I have my titles, so I'm going to open my title pack, and here we have all the transitions that are built into Davinci Resolve 17. So let's go into the titles I downloaded. I'm going to highlight all of them, and I'm just going to drag those over to my computer. Yeah, I was going to say continue to this. So now all of those are copied over, and then I'm going to go to my computer. I'm going to go one folder up, and then I'll go into the transitions. I'll go over to the stuff I downloaded, go one folder up, I'll go into the transitions, and again, I'm going to take all of those, and these are setting files. I'm going to take all of those, highlight those, and in this case, I'm just going to copy those, and again, I'll go to the other folder. Again, here we have all the stuff that's built into Davinci Resolve 17. I'm going to right click and I'm just going to paste those in. And I'll do the same thing again, say yes to that, and I'm just going to install those. So next time we open up Davinci Resolve, we can see all the different titles and transitions. And I'm going to play around with those and see what they can do. So let's get into Davinci Resolve. Okay, so now we are in Davinci Resolve 17, and we go into the effects library and go into the transitions. We can actually scroll down here to the Fusion transitions, and we have all of the transitions right here. However, if you're going to use the Fusion titles, we have to do a little extra step. What we need to do right here is we're going to push right here. So we'll go up and open our project window, and we're going to import a file. And I'm just going to right click and I'll go into here, import project. I'm going to import a project. Here we have the downloaded stuff in the folder. I'm just going to open this Davinci Resolve file, like so. And now Davinci will do its thing and import the project, and it's right here. So I'm going to open up the project. Okay, and what we do need to do right now is, of course, we need to go up to our viewer, and we'll go down here and we'll show power bins, because we need to do a little bit of copying. So if we go to the media pool, we have this transition pack right here, and we're going to take that and we're going to drag that to our master power bin, like so. So if we go into our power bin, we have this right here. There's one step, of course, we need to do as well before it will work. If we look up here, we can see that some of the clips are offline. We need to link those. We can just click here, and I'm going to locate this file, and I'm sure that that's going to be inside of the library here. So I am just going to select that folder and let Davinci Resolve do its thing yet again, like so. Now everything should be linked up. So if we go into the effects library, we can take a transition and drag that on, and it should be good to go. So strangely enough, nothing is happening. So if there's some slightly problems with this thing, it could either be a missing font or something, and there are a recommendation that you should pick up some different fonts, and I'll do that, and I'll jump into how it works in a bit. Okay, so first off, let's just quickly take one of the, find a title and drag that on top of the clip here. So first off, if this particular title turns out to be a black solid or something and you can't see anything, the main reason is that you are missing some fonts. So you just need to download the different fonts and install those on your system, and then all the Fusion titles will work. So the way they work is, let's select the clip, go up to the inspector, and here we can change things like the color. For instance, let's make this blue. We can go and change the text like that, and we can also change the color, and also we can change the font size. Okay, so we can also change the second text and change the fonts and all of that good things. So in this particular title, that's what we can change, but you can see it runs pretty well. And there's a lot of those titles, so you can absolutely use those and make something useful out of those. So I'll just quickly take a call out as well. So for this particular thing, let's put the call out on here. I'm not going to change anything in the call out. Just want to show you how to actually track it. And I need a little longer clip than that, so let's take this one. Yeah, we can use that. So a super easy way to actually track one of these things. You can, of course, change the titles and the color and all of that like I showed you just before, but I'm not going to do that. I'll go up to the settings and I'll go to the beginning frame here. If I push here, I get this overview and I can move my stuff around easier. So I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going into the position and I'm just going to click in a keyframe. Let's say I want it to be around here. So that's how you could keyframe that call out in super fast. You could do a better job than me, of course, but you get the point. Pretty useful if you're doing some kind of a product or something like that. Also, we have the transitions, and of course, all the transitions are here in the video transitions, again, under the Fusion transitions, and it's just a easy drag and drop system. Drop in a transition like here. There you go. And of course you can again select the effect and you can change the duration, and that's more or less what you can do with the transitions. Instead of showing you a bunch of transitions, I'll just quickly show you here a little video with some of my favorite ones. Also included in the pack is a bunch of LUTs, and I'll show you how to import them, and then afterwards I'll show you a quick video how to work with those, and also just a quick video showing you some different looks that's included. So let's jump into that. So first off, I'm going to go down here and push this gear icon down in the corner, and I'll go up to my color management, And I'll scroll down here where I have my lookup tables or LUTS information, and I'm just going to open LUT folder. So here we have all of the LUTs on the system right here, and I'm going to open up the downloaded files, and here I have all of the LUTs included. And the way I'm just going to drag this LUT folder here and copy this into my LUTs. So here we have all the LUTs, and I'm simply just going to close down the LUTs folder and push Update List. So when we open up Davinci Resolve next time, we can use all of the LUTs. So let's have a look at the LUTs and how to work with those. So inside of the color page here, I do have my LUTs folder right up here, and I do have all my LUTs here, and there is a lot of LUTs. Actually, there's a crazy amount of LUTs, more LUTs than I want to go through. But I'll basically show you how to work with a LUT. So first off, I'm going to push Alt-S to do another note. This is the place where I'm going to add in my LUT. First off, I'm just going to balance this photo super quickly, and I'll do that by using the black and white levels. So I'm using the black point here, clicking on that, and I think this should be that point. And let's do the same for the white, the widest point. It could be here, but I want it to be the flag here. I think that's correct as well. So this is like a basic, super basic correction. Now we can go to the second node and start to work with the LUTs. So let's go into autumn here. And the cool thing about Davinci Resolve's LUT browser is you can hover over the LUTs and you can actually see what it does. And since this is like autumn, this is giving it a more warm feel. If you have a look here. Let's see, there's a lot of stuff. Color shift. Okay, that is shifting the colors around. Not necessarily what I want for this shot, but fun little effect. Hollywood, I'm sure that's going to be something with a blue tint. It turns a little more bluish. Okay, so let's say we want to have this Hollywood look. The easy way to do is just to double click on your mouse. Now it's applied. If we like this look, we can go on to the next one. And again, if we're using Davinci Resolve, the fastest way to do a copy of a grade is to use the middle click button on your mouse. So highlight the clip, go to the other one and just click. And of course, the settings for this particular shot weren't the same. So in that case, we simply need to change that around to make it fit. We're just going to reset the grade. And again, we can do the black levels. I think that should be around there. And the white level. I would think it would be one of the boats, but maybe this one here. Something like that. And then we can, toggle off the look so we can see what we actually did. Okay, so that's all about LUTs. There is, I think, around 1,000 LUTs, so that's a crazy amount, a lot of LUTs to look through, but I ain't gonna do that for this video. But they're there and they work quite well. Also included is a sound library with different sound effects, which is also quite useful. Okay, so that was a quick look at the Davinci Resolve Transition Library. There is a lot of great transitions and titles and stuff inside of it. And for the price of $40, it's really a good value for your money. I would say that there were some problems getting them to work, but I figured those out, so that's doable. If I can do it, so can you. So check out the links down in the description below and learn more about how to get a copy for yourself. Anyway, I do hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out. And if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.